Right. Okay. We are good. Let's just dive right into it. Let me adjust the volume here. Okay, so that's the background music we're listening to right now because I wasn't sure what else to find, and I obviously wanted something to be related to what I'm doing right now, and hold on. It's the best I could find. So, Jackie Chan Adventures. Ayah. Uh, the channel that this will be uploaded on, for some reason, a Jackie Chan Adventures video just that I uploaded not too long ago just blew up, and this is me clearly just riding that wave, doing another Jackie Chan Adventures themed video for the channel. I've got some more important stuff I'm working on for the channel at the moment, but I'm gonna have a separate video explaining what the plan is for the future stuff. As it is, this is Jackie Chan Adventures. I threw this tier list together last minute, and we're gonna do it. We're just gonna do it, dive right into it, and then I might stream something else later on. So Ayah, our main man himself. I don't think you can go wrong with Jackie, so I'm gonna put him in S tier because he's just a good character. It's that simple. It's that easy. You know, there's not much to say about him, but everything I can say about him is all positive. He's great. Good character. Jade. I feel like some people would hate Jade. I don't know what the exact like to dislike ratio is on Jade these days, and back when the show was airing. But I personally never had an issue with Jade. I thought she was great. I found her to be very entertaining. Sometimes annoying, I guess, but never to the point where I'm like completely annoyed by her existence or fussed by her being on screen. I think she's great. I think she has a lot of good scenes with Jackie, and honestly, there could be. I feel like there's a lot of shows today that would benefit from trying to look for Jade as like a way of like influence on how to write a child character or a younger character in a show. So I'm gonna put her in A tier. I don't think she deserves to be in S tier, but she definitely deserves to be in A, in my opinion. And I've dropped frames. I don't know. I'm just streaming a tier list. OBS, what's wrong? Having a bad day? I mean, I'm recording as well, so this doesn't really matter to me. Fuck it. OBS is having a bit of a fit right now, but apparently it's still going, so I'm just gonna make the best of whatever happens. Ayah, the legend himself, there's no contest, there's no arguments. Uncle is the best character in this series, and similar to what I said about Jade, I feel like we would benefit from having other shows taking influence from Uncle's character when creating or writing another older character in their series. You can't go wrong with Uncle. What is there to dislike about Uncle? There's nothing. That's not an opinion, that's just a fact. It is literally impossible to dislike this character. It is literally impossible to not get carried away with some of his catchphrases. Personal favourites will always be for me Ayah and Uncle has the willies. I've had the willies for the last few days. I don't know if you can tell by my voice. But yeah, Uncle's great. Uncle's good. Uncle is S tier, and honestly the best character in the show. You can't go wrong with him. When he takes part in action scenes, it's entertaining. When he's simply just giving Jackie a little slap over the head, it's great. He's such a good character. And speaking of good characters, it just keeps on coming, doesn't it? I think Toru is another just magnificent character in this show. I don't have, like Jackie, I don't have much to say, but Toru's just great. I thought he was great as a villain in the first season, and to decide to have him, for the writers to decide to, hey, let's have Toru be the one that has like the redemption arc, basically. And from season 2 and onwards, he's with the heroes. He's He's yeah, Uncle Izzy Sensei and slash Master, you know. And yeah, Toru's great. And season 4, I think it was the season where Toru got to shine quite a bit, if I remember correctly. Sort of also taking over the role as mentor figure and making Uncle proud, definitely. Toru's mother, however, she's got a character to her. She's got a personality to her. I don't remember much. She wasn't in many episodes, but the episode she was in, she was kind of funny. I vaguely remember her not liking, not just Uncle. I mean, obviously her and Uncle were like bitter rivals, but I remember her not liking the fact that Toru was with Jackie and Jade either, because she didn't know the whole story about who Valmont was. But we'll put her in B. Captain Black. I wish he had more action scenes. I wish we got to see Captain Black in action a bit more often. But I think he is a funny character. I think he's still a great character. So we're going to put him in A. Viper. Yeah, I think that fits. Right, that fits. I'm gonna admit, I don't know. I'm not 100% sold on it myself, putting her in A tier, but I think she belongs there, right? She's a decent character. El Toro. Yeah, if I put Viper up here, El Toro definitely needs to be up here. Sorry. He's good. He's funny. Paco? He's alright, I'll put him in B. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, moving on to some of the villains now. So we have Finn, Ratso, and Chow. Finn, I really enjoy Finn a lot. Finn was always my favourite from the main trio here. And I think should I? No, I'll put him in A. But Ratso deserves to be in A as well. Chow isn't as strong as Finn and Ratso in my opinion. There's been a running gag with me and my friends as we've been watching the show together, because we noticed that Chow wasn't always around in season 1 and 2. There were some episodes where he was noticeably missing. And we kind of have a running gag, and whenever that happens, it's because the writers just didn't know what to do with him, so Chow just took a holiday. Chow takes a lot of holidays during Jackie Chan Adventures, basically. Maybe he's the one that resulted in Valmont losing all his money. Chow kept on nicking it to take those various holidays during the episodes he doesn't appear in. You know what? Despite what I said, it just makes sense to have these three up here together, doesn't it? They're the Team Rocket, they're the Jack Spicer, they're just those villains that you just can't help but enjoy when they're on screen. Now, Valmont, the poor soul. I've got a whole video dedicated to him, so I don't feel the need to rant about him here and now, but I love Valmont as a villain. I feel sorry for what happens to him throughout the show. The man loses everything, but in every season he appears in, he's entertaining. There's something about him that I'm still find funny or legitimately just entertaining from the dude as a villain. So for those reasons, he's definitely an A tier. If you're watching this on the YouTube channel, chances are you've seen the video I've made about him, so you there's no need to run about all of that now. I must admit the music sounds really low now. I thought oh, it's nearly over too. I shouldn't be surprised. It's just a GBA soundtrack. Again, this is the best I could find. I was going to try and find the soundtrack to the PS2 game, but I just couldn't find it for the life of me. Huck Fu, A. Another entertaining villain. I don't have much else to say. The villains in Jackie Chan Adventures, at least these guys, they're just entertaining. You can't go wrong with them. Shendu, same thing. It's satisfying to see him fall in season 2. but I still think he's an entertaining villain. But he's a statue during season 2. The fact that when he shows up in, what was it, season 3 or 4? Was it? No, it was season 3, I think. Right? He appears in the season 3 finale as well, I think. Yeah, and then season 4 he comes back. Season 5, sorry, he comes back. I don't think he's in 4. Anyway, good villain. So I wasn't sure why I even, if I should even include these guys, because I don't really care much about them. Like, for example, I don't really care about you. You're okay. You're alright. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. Yeah, I don't even remember these guys by names. But I felt the need to just include them, I guess, since they are villains from Season 2 and significant characters during that arc. With all the demon portals, so... I guess an even bigger question is, why am I adding these guys? I don't remember much from these guys. I just looked at the Jackie Chan Adventures wiki and was like, oh, right, these villains. They were basically like copycats of the J team. Jackie with Jade... wait, not Jade. Jackie, Viper, El Toro, Toru. Who's the 5th one? Or was it just them? Yeah, because that's these 4, and then he's the one in charge who, I guess it was like with Uncle, maybe? I can't remember. I don't remember much from these guys. I like the idea of a mirror match team against our heroes, so for that, I guess we should at least put them in C tier for serving their purpose well. But yeah, I don't remember much of these guys. I don't think they had much of personalities to them. Daolon Wong. Yeah, I'll put him in B. Sometimes he was funny. I think he was anyway. Kind of similar to Valmont. Whenever he failed or got screwed over, I was laughing. So there's at least that. Our main villain from season 4. I can't remember his name. I'm not a true fan. I'm sorry. Is it like Terrakudo? The Terrakudo mask or something? I feel like I'm being generous, but I'll put him in B. Same for Drago. I thought Drago was actually decent. Like, I will say, Drago's better than... Yeah, he is better. I mean, I'm not really doing like the whole left to right thing, favourite to least favourite, but just that one exception, because I do think Drago is better than our mask friend here as a villain. And then we have these guys who try to be Finn, Ratso, and Chow, but with none of the charm. Hell, I don't even think these guys spoke. I think it was just this one. They served their purpose. See. They became Drago's minions during the last season, and I think they appeared in season 4. Were they in season 4? They were in... I'm pretty sure they appeared in the episode where the Enforcers tried to go good. I vaguely remember that. But anyway. So, short and sweet, straight to the point. This is my Jackie Chan Adventures character tier list. I'm kind of just riding the wave of the Jackie Chan Adventures video I uploaded not too long ago. And, yeah. I'm going to make a proper video on my channel explaining what's to come and what's going on. And why it's taken so long to make more videos. But I thought it wouldn't hurt to start here, just to get the ball rolling again, to get me back into the content creation mood, as it were. These are the best 3 characters in the show. Uncle is the best. Honestly, I kind of also prefer Toru over Jackie. I love Toru. Toru's such a gentle giant in the later seasons. And again, even in the first season, I thought he was an entertaining villain. So there's nothing to hate about Toru. Same for Uncle. And while I do prefer these 2, Jackie is, well, he's Jackie. What is there to say about it? Most of the villains in Jackie Chan Adventures, even though I've put some of them low here, most of them are pretty memorable and really good and serve their purpose well. It's as if the show is, was made by competent people behind the scenes. It's as if the show was good, Crazy, ain't it? When people behind the show are actually good at making a good show, the show ends up being good. If only we can have more of that. But yeah, Jackie Chan Adventures tier list, it's over. Short and sweet. I don't want this to be too long. Onward to whatever's next.